Greetings from Manta, Ecuador. I'm Tim Montgomery. This is my wife, Rebecca, and we are so excited to be able to greet you in this video and just be able to explain a little bit of what you all can expect when you come down for Love Extreme in less than 1 month, at the end of this month. How exciting! We're excited, our team is excited, our church is excited, and just because we know that God is going to do amazing things through this event and through you as well. And so first of all, we just want to say we're glad that you have signed up and that you're coming and that you have been praying for this. So thank you for being a part of this really amazing event that we have anticipated. We know that some of you have already been here and you've already been able to see Manta and what the city is like and the beginnings of the church plant of what our team has been a part of, and you've met a lot of the church people. So in that, we're really excited for some of you to be able to see where the church is right now and to see how the Lord has grown the church in numbers, but also spiritually, and the discipleship that we've seen in many people. I know that many of you are going to be so encouraged to see where the church is at. In fact, right now, our team is really doing behind the scenes work as far as ministry. We have so many leaders of the church who are doing the leadership, and we're just supporting them and helping them as we anticipate on pulling out of the city in late June. So we're super excited for you to see where the church is at and what God is doing. But there's still more work to be done. There's so many people in the city who still need to hear the good news of Jesus, and that's where you get to play a role and to play a part in that coming up for the Love Extreme event. So just to help you know a little bit of what to expect and how to plan before you arrive, Rebecca is going to give you a little bit of the lowdown of what to expect.
So I'm sure, as you guys already know, the focus of this short-term team is our Love Extreme event. On Friday, March 30th, in the afternoon and evening, we're going to be having a huge event. Our goal is to have 1,500 people in attendance. We've rented out the center park here in Manta. We've got the sound system and all the stuff ready for the event, but we are going to use you guys and our church people to get the people there. So our goal is 1,500 people in this event. It's an evangelistic event. In case you haven't heard, we're having a comedian named Jose Ordonez coming in. He's popular all over South America, but he also is gifted in with his act, the comedy part. He then wraps it up with a call for salvation. And so what we're going to be doing at this event is actually giving a call for salvation, and we're already equipping and preparing our church people to serve as leaders to be able to consolidate the people who say yes to Jesus in this evening. Also, what's different about this short-term team, if you've been on one before, is we're actually going to have a short-term team here of South Americans, of Ecuadorians. We're so excited about this. We have about 40 Ecuadorians who are also going to be here serving as a short-term team just like you guys, because we need people. This event's going to be huge, and we need people to help with the follow-up after the event. We know that salvation is so important, but we really want to see these people consolidated and discipled after saying yes to Jesus. So everything we're doing during this short-term team with you guys as a team, as a church, is going to be centered around this event. It's really important. This month here, the church has been pushing evangelism. We've been going out into the streets. We've been inviting people. And so it's already begun here. That's just the reality. It's already begun preparing for this event. So during the week, what's going to happen is you guys are going to arrive on Saturday night and prepare yourselves, because your day of travel is going to be pretty lengthy, pretty tough. So you'll travel all day, and then you guys are going to arrive to Guayaquil, which is a city about 3 hours away from Manta, and we're going to have to actually bus you guys. Tim or I, or both of us, will meet you at the airport with the bus driver. You'll get on a bus and drive 3 hours on Saturday night to arrive to Manta. That night, we'll just get you into the apartment, and you guys will just go right to bed or have an opportunity to rest as soon as we arrive. For those of you who were here last time, we're going to be staying somewhere different. You guys are going to be staying in an apartment. It'll be only your team staying there, but I think it'll be really good and really comfortable. There's air conditioning in every sleeping room and in the common areas, and so you'll have everything that you need. I think it's going to be really comfortable for you guys. So that Saturday night, you'll arrive, you'll get to bed. Sunday morning, we'll have you guys get up, get ready, and you'll be here at the church for our normal church service. Our prayer service starts at 9, and then regular celebration service starts at 10. So you guys will be a part of the morning service here, and that'll go into the early afternoon. After that, we'll eat lunch, and then you'll have the rest of Sunday to kind of rest up, because after all that long travel, and we really need you guys to be full of energy and well rested for the full week that's going to be ahead. So we're going to allow the rest of Sunday to be rest time to get you guys geared up and filled up for the week. Starting Monday morning, just like last time, again, if you've come before, we're going to start every morning with prayer. We believe in the power of prayer, and we can't do anything. We don't want to do anything if it's not the plan of God, if it's not the will of God. And so we're just going to spend time with the Lord, be in unity in the Spirit, and just cry out to God for our needs for that day, but also hear His voice for guidance for what is going to come that day. And so every morning we'll start with corporate prayer, and that'll be led by some of the 4040s, the single missionaries, and then we'll get right into our activities. Monday through Thursday, your days are going to look a little bit different, but again, the idea is to invite and prepare for the Love Extreme event. So you'll eat 3 meals a day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, with some type of evangelism or street outreach event in between those meals. So some ideas of what we'll be doing is a desfile, which is like a parade in the streets. We'll go to different neighborhoods, and we'll basically just be our own parade, inviting people to the big event and to church as well. We're also going to be doing some probably like kids ministry events, kids events in the street to draw attention and draw families in to be able to invite them to the Love Extreme event. So you'll be outside, we'll be doing lots of walking, bring your sturdy walking shoes and also a water bottle that you can refill as needed. But that's kind of what your Monday through Thursday is going to look like. Prayer in the morning, and then some type of event out in the streets to invite people. On Friday, we're going to get started early because Friday is the event day. So that day we'll be working with the Ecuadorian short-term team. They arrive on Thursday night, so they'll be there Friday with us. We're going to all work together, the church volunteers, all the short-term team members, and our team, to prepare the actual physical area for the event. So we'll go there, we'll set up chairs, we'll clean up the area, put up banners, and we'll get the area all ready to go. We're going to pray and just cry out to the Lord for a move of the Holy Spirit during the event. And then we'll have the event that Friday night. Some of you will serve as security, as ushers, as stage assistants. And so all of you will be working in different areas during the event. And then after the event, we'll get the blessed pleasure of cleaning up the area, because we have to leave the area spotless. And so it might be kind of a late night that Friday night, so prepare yourself. But I know that we're going to be really excited because of what has just happened in the event. We'll get everything cleaned up, and then Saturday morning, we start with the follow-up. The South Americans, or those who are able to speak Spanish, will make the phone calls, but then you guys are going to accompany, again, the church volunteers and the Ecuadorians that are going to be here for short-term team. You're going to accompany them on visits. We're going to start visiting the people who responded on Friday night immediately on Saturday. We believe in that quick follow-up, and we've seen that it's very effective if we can have a quick follow-up. So Saturday we'll be out and about making visits, making house calls to follow up from the people who responded at the event on Friday night. And then Saturday afternoon, we're expecting that you guys will have an opportunity either Saturday morning or Saturday afternoon to actually go to the beach. And so hopefully you'll get some time available there to go spend some time at the beach and buy some souvenirs if you're hoping to do that. And then Sunday morning, we'll be at church, and we're praying and believing for a huge service of all those people that responded on Friday night. We're going to be inviting them to church, so hopefully we'll have a great turnout Sunday morning, and then we'll enjoy the church service. And then Sunday afternoon is when we'll wrap up any loose ends with follow-up or consolidation that we need to do on Sunday morning. And then Monday will be the sad day where we'll have to say our goodbyes and take the last pictures, and then we'll actually take a bus again back to Guayaquil in the early afternoon. So I know that's very general and a really quick run through, but that is the best way we can explain what you guys are going to be doing for now. Again, we just ask that you guys be flexible. The reality is we can have everything set in stone, every minute of the day planned, but things always change. I'm not even going to say might change. They will change. And so we just ask that you guys be flexible and just be available to do whatever needs to be done. And so there might be some surprise downtime in there. We just ask that you guys be patient and flexible with that. But there also might be some times where we thought was going to be a little bit more chill and it ends up being busier than we anticipated. But we ask that you guys just come with willing and ready hearts to serve in whatever way that is needed. And we're going to be serving right alongside you guys, so we'll be right there with you doing everything that you guys are doing. So it'll be fun. We're really excited about having both you guys as the North American short-term team and the South American short-term team. I think God is just putting together the perfect team, person by person, to really see a huge impact made here in Manta through this Love Extreme event. So we're so excited. Can't wait to meet those that we haven't met yet, and we're so excited to see those of you who have been here before. So we're looking forward to it. We're praying for you.
Yeah, the Father loves to see salvation, and that's what we're expecting. We have high hopes, high expectations for what God is going to do, what the Father is going to do. We're going to see salvation, and we're so excited that you get to be a part of that. One of the things that we're just going to ask you to do to prepare for that is pray. Just like Rebecca said, we believe wholeheartedly that the Lord loves to hear the prayers of His children and the cries of His children, especially when it's intercession for salvation. So be praying for the event, the big event, but also for all the small events leading up to that big event, so people come. And also be praying for our team and the church, leadership and the church, whoever's going to serve, that we would have wisdom as well on what needs to happen leading up to that. And then pray also for yourself. Pray for the others who are going to be on your team, but also pray for yourself, that the Lord would begin to give you a wisdom, but also a passion, even more so, and an increase of passion for the same passion that led Jesus to the cross, that same heart to see salvation in people. Mm-hmm. We're really excited. If you don't know Spanish, it's fine. God's going to use you. We've seen how God uses people who don't even know how to speak the language. But with that, I invite you to look up a couple phrases in Spanish and try to learn those and use them when you're here. But we love you already. We're just expecting great, amazing things. And I hope this video helps you know how to prepare, and also kind of stirs up excitement in you. So, so that's it.
Yeah, feel free to email us, rmontgomery@extremenazarene.org. If you have any questions at all, feel free to email us directly, and we would love to answer those questions.
Yeah, may the Lord bless you, pour out His Spirit on you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Ciao.